What's going on, guys? It's Kevin from the Kevin Chronicles, and today we're going to talk about retirement. Yes, retirement. Everyone wants to retire early so they don't have to work. They don't have to report to their jobs day in and day out. They want to be done so they can do whatever they want. Well, I may be one of the few people in the world that has no desire to retire. Yes, I may sound crazy. I may sound like I just won the lottery. I may have sounded like I just hit big on the slot machines or gotten some large inheritance from a family member, but nope, I do not want to retire. I don't want to work forever though. So that may have thrown you for a loop right there. What is he talking about? You either retire or you work. Contrary to all that, I actually want to make enough money where I can not retire, but slow down. I want multiple streams of income, don't we all? In which I can kind of work and do what I need to do, but if I need to take a day here or there, or go on a vacation, or do what I would like to do, then I want to be able to do that. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to not retire, but how to slow down so you're still making money, you are still able to take care of your affairs without having to use your nest egg, and you can have a great time doing it. So let's get started. So tip number one, this may seem very basic to most people, but a lot of people still break it, is keep your expenses low and your savings high. So that means those Starbucks lattes, that means those eating outs all the time, that means those expensive car payments, that means that expensive rent. That all has to kind of go away. Actually, not kind of, does have to go away. You have to be able to sacrifice. And I understand that retirement is doing whatever you want, but slowing down, you have to act within reason. So the best thing to do there is to make a budget. So you need to figure out what exactly your monthly expenses are, and that'll really show you if you can't even have the ability to slow down, or you may have the ability sooner than you think, or it may be farther away than you think. So you can kind of pretty much put together a life plan based on your budget, saying, okay, well, if I cut out these expenses here, these expenses there, then I don't have to worry about as much. I can slow down, I can take a vacation here, I can focus on this stream of income. Maybe I need a new stream of income, maybe I need to get a new job, maybe I can take a different job that I like better. So a lot of different things can go, or rather stay, if you have a very comprehensive budget that measures out what you're spending each month, and then each quarter and each year, because sometimes things change. You may have some type of expense that comes up that you weren't expecting. So definitely make a budget, tip number one. So tip number two is to have multiple streams of income. Now I know a lot of people talk about that and think about it, or think that it is very difficult. It's really not that difficult. The easiest way to develop your first stream of income is investing in the stock market. And that starts with something as easy as starting an IRA, or investing in your 401k if you have the ability to at work, or just picking stocks in a regular brokerage account. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so I don't want to give you any advice on that, but you could probably research some great returning index funds and start from there. Also, too, you could probably check out a couple videos on YouTube, and you could also consult a financial advisor that would give you some great ideas as how to get those great dividend returns and those great growing stocks and funds that can give you that passive stream of income. A lot of people talk about investing in real estate. I caution you, make sure you know what you're doing. You could either make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. So be careful, make sure, again, you educate yourself, you learn what it takes to make money in real estate, how to invest in properties properly, how to pick correct rental properties, how to buy and sell properties. So make sure you do your research and figure that out before you invest a large sum of money. The other thing is your normal job, your 9 to 5, saving part of your salary in order to be able to slow down in the future. So not spending so much today to save for tomorrow. The other thing you can do is start a side hustle or small businesses. Plenty of friends I have are buying clothes from Goodwill and reselling them at thrift stores. They're selling items that they find cheaply from Walmart and selling them on Amazon. They're starting media companies. They're starting social media management companies. They're starting lawn services. There's a million different ways that you can start a small business. So try investing, partnering in those if you don't have a lot of time and you need somebody else to assist you with the workload. So great to start small businesses and develop those, and eventually either take the income from those or sell those and move on. So the next thing you need to do is get out of debt. What's the number one way that people get into debt? Student loans. Number two, credit cards. Pay those off. Get out of debt and focus on your other debts that are most common. Paying off the house, paying off the car, paying off any private loans that you may have. Get out of debt. It's a great way that you'll be able to slow down a lot quicker if you focus on getting rid of that debt. I know Dave Ramsey, for example, has a great way to get rid of debt with his debt snowball. Check that out, see if it works for you. Regardless, whatever you have to do, get rid of that debt and you'll be ahead of the game. Number 4 is not using credit cards. So if you need to purchase something that's out of your budget, the last thing you need to do is use a credit card. Once you can get rid of those credit cards, your life will be so much easier. Stick with cash, stick with a debit card, get rid of those credit cards. Once you pay off that debt, move on from the credit cards. I don't care if they offer you points. I don't care. Debit cards offer you points. I don't care if there's some type of special promotion. Get away from credit cards, because as soon as you stop making that payment or you miss that first payment, it just starts a reverse snowball effect basically, and you're back in there. Get rid of your debt. If you can get rid of your debt, you can slow down that much sooner. And tip number 5 is going to be reinvest your earnings. So what does that mean? If you get a dividend from a stock, reinvest that. If you get a large profit from the sale of a home, reinvest that in another home. If you get a bonus from your business, or you sign a new account from your small business or your side hustle, reinvest those monies. Reinvest them in your future and reinvest them in yourself, so you'll be able to slow down more in the future. So retirement, it's not for me. It's not my thing. I will work forever. It'll be in some capacity. I'll be doing something. I don't know what exactly, but I'll definitely be doing something. So I will never slow down, whether it's looking at my stock investments, whether it's managing rental property, whether it's working as an attorney, which I love doing right now. I'll always be doing something. Will I slow down? Yeah, probably. I'm sure my future wife will appreciate that very much if I take some time for her. But as far as stopping working, I never will. But I want to be able to have the monies so I can slow down, and I'll be able to have those incomes as well as passive incomes to be able to take care of business. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Have an incredible day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.